Morning, everybody. Okay. Let's get everything fired up here. Jessica back and lead off. Jana right there. Okay. There's Holly. She walked in. She ran away. Let's see here. All right, there's Holly.
Hi, guys.
Oh, she's getting them juggling balls out. You better practice. You
don't tell me what I need to do.
You got a big match coming up.
I know what match I got.
I'm thinking about doing it on stage at the Fundies. Natalie comes up for an award. You should come up and y'all should just juggle right there in front of everybody. I think that'd be great.
I'd hate to put her on the spot like that.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Why are you laughing?
I'll tell you later.
Oh. I love inside jokes. I'd love to be a part of one someday. Wednesdays. Is it today Wednesday? Yes. Wednesdays are my best shows.
Well, and I expect today to be no different. Holly, the career day superstar. Yeah, I heard she was big hit yesterday. Miss Beachport said she was the most popular station out there.
There were fire trucks and army people.
Army people?
Yeah. Some kids were at my booth and the teacher's like, okay, what booth do you want to go to next? And they all were like, Army!
Nice. Well, that's exciting, though. That's a bit of a relief, I guess, for the future of the country. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Here we go. Wednesday edition, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors out there. We got a lot to get to today. We're going to recap Holly's career day yesterday, how that went. We got games to play. Stupid Silly Stat, Name That Tune, Classical Bridgerton Edition. That's coming up later on in the show. So get pumped up for that. It's become my new favorite genre of music. We have, golly, just a cough just hit you. All of a sudden, a little tickle in the back of the throat there. All right, we've got your birthday's coming up right at 8 o'clock. Call those in at 728-1320 or 728-3526 at any point in time. Let's get you a quick weather check out there before we get going. It's going to be a warm day today, 57 right now, up around 80 today. 20% chance of a shower passing through this afternoon, mainly between 1 and 4 o'clock, and then we cool down. We got a little front. It's actually a little disturbance that's going to push through. And it's going to be breezy today, 20 mile an hour wind gust at times. And then overnight tonight down around 47 degrees. So a little bit cooler. We'll give you a full weather forecast in just a little while. But first and foremost, I need to welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and the president of Peterson Media Group. She is by far the looks in this studio. She's an absolute smoke show. She's the past chairman of the board of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, one of the main reasons the rockin' world goes round. She is a master juggler, chief photographer, the knower of all things Play-Doh, the tennis pro, the banana beater, the pamphlet maker, the cobbler gobbler. Holly, good morning to you now.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday, hump day.
And also the career day superstar. Let's add that in. Career day superstar. Noted. Something wrong with the live this morning.
What do you mean?
It's just not. It's working. It's not pushed out to the numbers that we usually have this early. So sometimes I wonder if it's just not. Something went wrong. That I put it on the right channels. Yes. That will fix it.
They'd be like, who's that little boy on the morning show?
No, they would not say that. Let's see if I can I was a little late getting on, so I wonder if that was some of it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yes, followers. Okay, here we go.
What kind of mood are you in today?
I don't know.
Fair to Midland or
Fair
bad?
at this point. No, it's fair. Don't piss me off. All right, comings and goings. What's going on in and around the area here? Holly dominated career day yesterday. We'll talk about that in a little while. Coming up tomorrow, it is Lemonade Day across Coffee County, a Manchester area. So be prepared to head on out between like 11 and 1, I think. Something like that, 11:30, 1:30. You'll see lemonade stands everywhere across Manchester at all the elementary schools, and a chance to support. You don't have to go to all of them, but you should. You should go to all of them. And over at First Bank, they've gone all out and scheduled a radio remote to try to push things going on over there. I know Coffee County Bank, they usually have like hot dogs and customer appreciation kind of thing over at their branch location. So it's like it's the Lemonade Wars. It's the war. What was those? What were those little
Warheads?
Warheads, yeah. They had a lemon flavor. Ooh. You ever eat those?
Yes.
Like, and you knew it was.
I
gonna
used
be
to
painful.
walk to the store because they were a nickel a piece.
Oh man, you knew what was going to happen, but you would do it anyway. But it was worth it once you got through the sour. I don't know. I couldn't eat one of those.
Yeah,
now.
when you got through the sour, it was a good sweet hard candy.
I feel like if I tried to eat that today, I would have blisters all over the inside of my mouth.
The corners of my mouth are like tightening up, and my mouth is watering just thinking about it.
Somebody bring me a Warhead. I can't say things like that because people start bringing us food.
I know. I hate when you say, "Bring me this."
Well, I'm just joking, and then
There'll be
people
a knock at the door,
and people walk up.
I got cheesecake.
I know we got cheesecakes rolling up in here and whole pies. All right, we got more things. So tomorrow is Lemonade Day, so be sure to take advantage. After that, I think starting at 5 or 5:30 is Lemon Palooza, the post Lemonade Day party over at Common John Brewing Company. Everybody is welcome. I'll probably stop by, I guess, and
you twisted his arm.
I guess I'll go by Common John, have a drink tomorrow. So y'all come on by and hang out with us. We are 3 days away from the 5th annual Thundies Sports Awards. That is coming up Saturday at First Baptist Church. It is sold out. We are officially out of seats, and a huge thanks to all of our sponsors. We'll talk more about those in the next couple of days. But Al White Ford Lincoln, the presenting sponsor of that, People Think and Trust, our dinner sponsor, Unity Medical Centers, the dessert sponsor, Chick-fil-A is the drink sponsor, and we have a lot of other sponsors we'll talk about. But
a new one this year is the Coffee County Bank
photo booth.
Booth. I'm so excited about this new addition, and I don't want to say too much because
it's a new thing at the 5th annual Thundies. It's what we don't break out a lot of new. We kind of keep with what we like, and we make little adjustments as we go. But we got a pretty big new item this year, so we're excited about that. That's coming up Saturday. It's sold out, and look. If you still want to jump in as a sponsor, we'll find room for you. Just reach out to me, Josh at Peterson Media Group. We're going to be giving out $24,000 in scholarships to high school athletes that are heading on to college or tech school or expanding their horizons beyond high school. Will be lots of different scholarships going to be going out on Saturday. A lot of awards are going to be going out, and that's all through the Dream for We Foundation. It's our 501c3 nonprofit. It does not go through Thunder Radio, but we do put on the event. It's a really great cause. We are 9 days away from the end of school. Is it single digits? Single digits.
Here we go.
Coffee County class of 2026. About time to walk. The parade's Monday. And Senior Sunset.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we got to be at Senior Sunset, and you're juggling.
I'm juggling
against Natalie Barnes. It'll be.
Why did I not get a trophy for this? Dadgone
You've
it.
not. Oh yeah, we should get one. We probably could still slap one together real fast.
Okay.
There probably should be a juggling trophy.
I agree.
Yeah. Bonus Thundy. Juggling champ. I really think, Natalie is on the awards list for Saturday. at the fundies. So when she comes up to receive her award, you could just join her on stage and we could just have a juggling competition in heels and dresses.
I would do that.
Right there in front of everybody.
An exhibition, it doesn't.
No, it counts.
No, it don't count because we already set the date for the senior sunrise. This could be
senior
like
sunset.
Set. When I see people and they're like, I love listening to the morning show because I like y'all's dynamic. And I'm like, you like to hear me want to kill him?
What did I do? I just let everybody know.
Yeah, sunset.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I like that idea. I may work that into the show. I'm finishing that up today. I can put some circus music in it. We can make that happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you right now. I get so nervous in front of people. And also, I'm nervous when I'm dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
And being on stage with lights, I'm sure I would fall off the stage. I wouldn't even have to be close to it. Somehow I would manage to fall off the edge.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Because I feel like I would looking up at the balls and then maybe my eyesight focuses on something out in the room and I realize how big the room is.
You should be focused on the balls. You can't even find the bell.
I hit every toy over here. I couldn't find it.
All right, we got more. We should move on. 9 days away from the end of school, and we are 12 days away from Memorial Day 2026 and summer break for everybody. So looking forward to all of those things. Holly, what do you got over there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got some stuff. I've got national days, National Apple Pie Day.
Nothing more American than
gosh, apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Hot apple pie. Yeah. I love apple pie.
I don't think it's hot apple pie. I think it's warm.
Warm apple pie.
Easy.
Sometimes it's hot. Huh?
National Receptionist Day. Boy, are they appreciated. That's the kind of job that it would kill me to have to answer a phone and like schedule things all day. That sounds like my worst nightmare job.
Yeah.
So I'm so thankful for everyone who does it and are good at it.
Yeah. You need to be good at it.
Much respect for being able to keep things in order and be professional. Because the receptionist is the face of the business.
Oh, yeah, they're the gatekeeper and the face.
Yeah.
And, a lot of responsibility on them. And they
get overlooked, I think.
They do. But they do a lot of very important work. So shout out to the receptionists out there.
Do something nice for your receptionists today. It's National Third Shift Workers Day. If you've ever worked night shift, you know how just
Holly did it.
Completely draining it is. You're a different person.
She was a monster. I tried to get her off of night shift for a long time.
I made shift differential pay. So it was like...
It wasn't even that. She just didn't want to be up there during the day.
Well, that too.
Look,
I worked at a hospital and things were... let me go back. Blah, 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 blah.
There's two.
I did many years on day shift, Monday through Friday at a hospital. Night shift was a lot calmer. No big wigs walking around. It was quiet. I liked it.
Well, she just was very difficult to deal with.
I was sleepy.
She would.
Your body knows
she would
the
go
daytime
home
is not.
And she
nighttime.
would, and it, she worked all night, and then by 10:30, I'm getting text. She's awake, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a bad day. She's gonna be tired.
I just
and cranky.
could not sleep during the day.
Her sister would call and wake her up.
I know. I had just get to sleep. She's like, "What are you doing?"
And I'm like, you know what she's doing. Why did you do that?
The thing was, is I would have.
There was a couple times where I wanted to drive to her house and take her phone and throw it in the lake.
I had the do not disturb on, but she called. She would call twice to get to bypass.
Went to voicemail. You need to wake up. I was like, I'm gonna go over there with a hammer and smash that phone.
Smash it. National Fruit Cocktail Day. I like fruit cocktail. That's a good little. I would always eat my fruit cup at school.
in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would pick around some of them.
What would you pick around?
The ones I didn't know what it was. I don't know what all comes in there, but I know what
got
the
cherries, pineapples,
like cherries.
peaches.
So I pick around the cherries. I like pineapple and peaches though.
I love peaches.
I don't like kiwi. They go in a fruit.
It depends on who's making it, but
Yeah. I don't think we got kiwi at school.
Can go in a fruit cup.
Yeah.
It's National Crouton Day.
Man, if those are good, they can make a salad. But if they are stale,
when I get a stale crouton, I want to take
ruins
it
the
out.
whole
I don't
salad.
even want to finish eating that sucker. I want to take it out and chunk it.
yeah, Holly's pretty spoiled like that. I mean, I'll finish.
I just like a crunchy crouton.
They make a good salad though. Just give it a little crunch. That and some bacon bits.
Bacon bits,
Just a little crunch.
Oh gosh.
I can make a salad unhealthy real fast. Like by the time I get done with it, that's a 2,000 calorie salad.
I had a really good salad over the vacation, and the food come diced. Like the cucumbers, tiny little diced pieces, itty bitty. The tomatoes, little bitty pieces. Everything was just basically it was almost already all chewed up. I didn't have to work hard at it. Good salad. All right, that's all I have. I want to talk a little bit about the yesterday here.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if that was coming up in the second segment or if that was in this segment. So Holly did career day yesterday, and I get a call from her. Well, I got several calls. Apparently, I didn't answer. So she calls the station, and I answer that phone.
I couldn't get the.
She said, "None of this stuff is working. None of this stuff is working." I was like, "What do you mean it's not working?" I knew what the problem was.
I couldn't get any of the equipment to power on. I could see the box was turned on.
She has a little power box that she carried with her.
And I know what you're thinking, and you're wrong because I had the board plugged straight into the box at first.
It's because you didn't have it or the AC button on where those plugs work.
No, I said it's the AC button.
All right.
Whatever. You made me so mad. Oh my God.
So it wasn't
he's telling you anything.
So it wasn't working. And I was okay, we'll just FaceTime me. We'll get it figured out. And
he did. He said, just turn it on.
Are you okay? What's wrong with you?
I was talking about the warheads earlier. I got extra.
So I was like, well, just look at your power strip there. Is the power strip turned on or is it turned off? And sure enough, the power strip was flipped up.
I can't believe that out of everything that happened today, the first thing you're leading off was you helped me turn on the extension cord.
Well, because honestly, you wouldn't have been the superstar of career day if it wasn't for me.
Whatever.
Turning on your stuff.
Whatever.
I'm just
Everybody, let's give Josh a big round of applause after he didn't answer his phone for 5 minutes.
I'm just going in chronological order of how the day happened. Okay, that's what started.
That's not what started. What started was when I walked out of the building and you said, "Hey, grab that power box." And I said, "I will."
And she forgot that.
I didn't.
She drove off without it and then didn't know how to work it.
So I get there.
So she does need me to push the buttons, just FYI. That is a true statement. She needs me to push all the fancy buttons. Or just turn it on. Just push the power button.
I did fine. You're getting on my nerves.
She needs me to push the power button.
I don't need you for nothing. I got it. Jessica was there to help me do stuff, and it was fine.
Jessica, what did you help her do?
They put a tent up for me.
I would have sent you with the Thunder tent. I didn't know you needed one.
Wow. I was going to do it without it, but it sure did get hot, and I appreciated their tent. So when I got there and I got the music set up, boy, do these kids love K-pop. I don't even know what it is. K-pop Demon Hunters.
Rachel says she has a video. A video of you what? Doing stuff out there that I haven't seen? Because I would like to see the video. Or maybe it's something else.
Of senior prank.
Senior prank.
Yeah.
Okay. No, they're on a different discussion over there on the cameras. All right, back to you. So you set up the music and plays K-pop.
Oh my gosh. So my most favorite thing are like the second, third, first grade girls,
Mhm.
because they do not care. They do not care about being cool. They do not care about what other kids may think of them. They are dancing and singing with their whole hearts.
Yeah.
And that's why I brought it. I was waiting to tell you,
Oh.
but I have an idea
Oh.
for a job for me.
A job.
Yeah.
What about the one you have?
It's kind of like an extension of this
Yeah,
job.
you need more responsibilities.
I want to be a little kid's birthday party DJ.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I know you got like a second, third,
It ain't
fourth.
hard for somebody to just get a Bluetooth speaker.
It's not the same when you have like a DJ you don't know who's like got all
push
the
and play.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, think about it. Just think about it.
Okay, I'm going to think about it.
Let me.
I'm going to think about it.
I'm about to describe it to you. You hire me to come. Okay, first you're like, I don't know what to do for Sally. Her 8th birthday is coming up. I don't know what to do. You hire me, and I come set up a whole DJ booth. It's just my basic radio stuff. But say it's got a theme. Say you got a Taylor Swift theme or a K-pop theme. I'll come dressed up as whatever you want me to be.
Okay.
I've got a cool dinosaur. I got just about any costume you can think of. I'll come like that.
Okay.
And I just play music for 2 hours for them, and they can request songs.
Oh, okay.
And they can karaoke.
All right.
And I'll have a little fog machine.
All right.
And bubbles. I don't know. We'll do something fun. Okay. That's just, and I even was thinking about some DJ names.
And what did you?
DJ Holly Pop.
Holly Pop.
You like that?
I do.
All right. Well,
I like DJ Holly do your current job.
I do it well. Look at me here doing it. One of the things that happened yesterday was I'm trying to word it, and Miss Beachboard told the kids yesterday, Miss Allison Beachboard at College Street told the kids yesterday, she's really good at reading.
Nice. I love a little trolling.
No, she was letting the kids know that you may be shy, because I let some of them get on and say, this is Abigail, and you're listening to Thunder Radio, and I let them do that, and it went out over the speaker. And
Jessica said a lot of the kids thought they were live, which makes that pretty cool.
Well, some of the kids would get up there, and I'd say, who wants to make an announcement? And they raise their hand. I'm like, okay, come on. And then you put the speaker or the headset on them, and then they would get scared and wouldn't do it. They would forget their own name, which is something I can completely relate to.
Yeah, that's a very Holly thing to do.
Miss Beachboard was telling them, just because you're shy now, maybe one day you grow up and you're on the radio, and it helps you get over your shyness. You
think it's helped you get over your shyness?
1,000%. Yeah. 1,000%. I'm not that in age. I'm not nearly as shy as I used to be.
Yeah. No, you're not. Still awkward.
I always will be awkward.
Jessica says Brady would not even attempt it. It's scary stuff, man. Put on those headphones. Linda says, I still have a recording of Nolan doing that with Josh at his coffee career day several years ago. Yeah, I did it with several of these coffee kids. There's I got a video or a picture from some of the teachers, and I mean, there was kids all around Holly's table. She had them bouncing and jumping.
I loved it. You just played music for them little kids.
They didn't learn much about the radio industry.
They have an outer body experience when you play K-pop. I don't know what it is. Oh, so this one kid's up there, he comes up there, and the boys don't ask for music much. I had one boy ask for Rocky Top, and I obliged. That was I dedicated that one to Mr. Hereford.
Good. Okay.
Let me look up this other song, and he told me he says play this. It was called Forrest Frank.
Okay.
Have you heard of Forrest Frank?
I have.
Okay, well I didn't realize I've heard that song up. I was down, but now I'm up. That's just
Keep singing that.
anyway, this kid was like, play Forrest Frank. And he starts naming all the songs. And I'm like, okay. And then he was walking in class and he was like, just keep playing Forrest Frank all day. Just Forrest Frank. So I liked it. I liked that they love music.
Yes.
I would ask them questions like, what else might you listen to on the radio? And one kid was like, Bobby Bones. And I'm like, no. On our station.
We listen to the morning show. We don't listen to Bobby. Hey, and I will say I've had about 3 different people, maybe 4, that said that they were very loyal Bobby Bones listeners until they found the morning show. And they have completely flipped over.
We're flipping them left and right.
They've dumped Bobby Bones.
Better tell Bobby we're coming for him.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure he's doing just fine.
No, he's good.
But and I do like that. What did they say? Anything else when you asked what else you might listen to on the radio? Because I think they could make some interesting answers.
Yeah, we had a kid go YouTube.
YouTube, all right. They clearly understand how this works. Her chair deflated.
What podcasts was another big answer. But
radio is the OG of podcasting.
I'm like, and another thing I would ask them is, if you're at home and it's storming and you got 1% battery on your phone left, and the power went out, no Wi-Fi, you can't charge it, you can't charge your phone. How do you know if inclement weather, if you need to get in your safe space? How are you going to know? With an old-fashioned radio and some batteries.
Nice, Holly. Yeah. Good. You teach them kids.
I did. And then I had them I had a couple of them try to turn the channel to our station. So I jumbled the channel, and they come over and there were a couple of boys volunteered.
Yeah.
They were very confident.
I'm sure they are, because they play video games and build things, and they think they can do everything.
But I think some of the numbers on the toggle confused them. The AM, FM numbers. Yeah. And
did they confuse you?
About what?
The numbers. Did the numbers confuse you?
No.
Okay.
But then I had a class, and the teacher was, not all the students asked questions. At the end, I was like, you got any questions? And they're like, can you play K-pop? That was about it. But I had a teacher, and she made them ask 3 questions, I think, at every station. And one of the questions was, how much money does someone in your profession make?
None.
And I was like, you don't do it for the money, kids.
Go ahead and mark radio off my list of careers. All right, we got to...
You do it for the stress.
You do it for the love of the community. All right, let's see. Jessica says, I used to never miss Bobby Bones' show. I haven't listened in 2 years.
Boom, Jessica.
The morning show is just taking over. Take it over. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. I'm going to buy ads on Bobby Bones' show. You're like, I got better options for you.
You're going to do what?
I'm going to buy some ads on the Bobby Bones show for the morning show.
Oh, that's funny.
Time to change channel, kids. I got something better for you. I got a weather forecast for you. How about this? We got a little disturbance going to pass through today.
You keep saying that word disturbance. You're using that word. And
just a little weather disturbance. It's nothing severe. Just it's going to disturb the weather.
My life is going to be disturbed by how bad it's going to get?
No, it's just going to be a little windy. 78 for your high today. We will have 20-mile-an-hour wind gust and a 20% chance of some showers this afternoon when that little disturbance passes through. 46 overnight tonight. So that's cooler. Tomorrow, only 71 with the north breeze. That's going to feel good for Lemonade Day, but a touch cooler than it's been. And then 44 Thursday night. It's going to be cool starting your day off on Friday. And then we catapult into summer. 80 on Friday, 85 on Saturday, 90 on Sunday, 90 on Monday, and around 88 to 90 on Tuesday. We're going to warm up fast overnight lows up into the mid 60s. That is going to warm up the pool and the lake. I'll tell you that right now. Weather forecast brought to you by Baker Brothers, your hometown pharmacy since 1928. It's been 98 years, and they are still locally owned and operated with Dr. Sarah Adams. And I saw where they've installed another point of sale system. They have 2 now to better serve their customers. Get on by and see them in downtown Manchester. Top of the hour, more morning show.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio,
your hometown radio station.
A little rusty there, huh?
It's like riding a bike, buddy.
And it says it's a disturbance if you're having a good hair day. Yes.
I think they should let
I don't really have anything for what you got. So
people wear hats at their jobs. Shannon sent me. What's wrong with your finger?
I think it's a splinter. It's just I woke up and it's in my finger, and it wasn't there. Well, I don't know when it got there, but it hurts. I think it's a splinter. But that was not there when I went to bed.
You mean try and push it out?
No, just leave it alone. It'll go away. I'll chew it out later, probably.
Let me get it out for you later.
That was good, though. Joke of the day when we come back. And what else you got? Right? Not stupid, silly stat, because I jumped the gun a little bit yesterday.
Shannon sent me, there was a separate senior prank than the bike riding.
Yeah, parking, I saw.
Yeah, the parking.
Yeah, somebody said it over here.
They parked on all the sidewalks. Like where you walk into the school.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
Something I would not have participated in as a senior. I would have been like, no, that's not where you park. I would have parked in my spot.
I do not like getting in trouble. I would never have been a part of a senior.
Thunder Radio.
I'd like to turn on a birthday. It was yesterday. Her name is Sophie Collins.
Sophie Collins?
Uh-huh.
For yesterday. Okay, I got her.
Okay, have a good day.
You too, Gene. Gene's got a Rolodex of birthdays over there, buddy. He knows when your birthday is. Put a light on the obits. Look at you go.
I haven't juggled in a long time.
She didn't even take her juggling balls to the beach.
I did, actually. I just didn't get them out of the car.
One of my high school employees had to drive someone else's car to work because she couldn't get hers out.
Wait.
She couldn't get her car out of the parking lot. See that?
High school employees.
Yeah, she's got high school people that work for her.
Oh gosh.
Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
It is the morning show, rolling along until 8:30 today. 6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, one of the finest surgeons that ever was. And he is right here in Southern Middle Tennessee. How fortunate are we to have him here. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, buddy.
Joke of the day.
Why don't you play poker in the jungle? Why don't you play poker in the jungle?
Why is that, Holly?
Too many cheetahs.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That was better today, right?
That
when
was
I just cut
much better
when I
today.
cut the stories
Mhm.
off. All right.
What story would you make that? Like, hey, me and some friends, we were going to play.
We were in the safari.
You know,
we
you just
taking
read
a
it.
jungle safari. All right.
Just read the joke.
Too much. Did that joke make you feel good? You can make your whole body feel good with a life-changing massage from Professional Therapeutic Massage in Manchester. Therapeutic massages offer both physical and mental health benefits, including pain relief and stress reduction. You can improve your circulation and your flexibility. Book today, 734-394-6184. That's Professional Therapeutic Massage in Manchester.
Oh, yeah. What else you got?
What else you got, Holly?
Okay, my thing is kind of open discussions.
Okay.
I got a couple of topics, but it segues, so just go with me here. I, over the past 3 years, have come to the realization that I don't want to be a pet owner.
Oh, yeah.
After we had 3, we had 2 dogs and a cat. And I've always in my adult life, I have always had a pet at home of some kind, cat, dog. I don't want to be a pet owner anymore. My big dog and our cat passed this past year, and I've got one more left, and it's my little dog. And when he finally goes to heaven, I don't want any more pets.
No more animals. No.
And
the freedom, even with him, he's a little bit easier to handle than the big dog was. So the freedom just to go on vacation or to we could just take a weekend trip and not have to worry about things. But now it's even still with him. We go on a trip. Who's going to watch the dog? We got to pay a pet sitter.
I don't want to put the dog in a kennel.
And we don't kennel them because they really didn't like that. And so
it was like the dogs didn't talk to us for a week after. It was like jail, I think, for them.
After we got back, they did not like it.
They're so pampered.
So you got to find a pet sitter and you got to pay that person. And so if we just wanted to swing a quick weekend trip, or if we were going to a ball game 2 hours away, and we're like, you know what, we're just going to stay overnight here because it's a long trip back and it's late. We can't really do that with an animal at the house. So I'm looking forward to that level of freedom.
Also, there's something constantly to clean up. This one gets sick and throws up on the carpet because throwing up on the hardwood, they
refused to do that. I was like, let's have a hardwood so that's easy to clean up. Okay, well, I'll go find the 5% of your floor covered in a rug and throw up there. That's what they do.
And then dog hair and just, my coffee table is scratched to pieces from where
beautiful
our cat
coffee table I made.
It's just, I don't want to be a pet owner anymore. I'm done taking care of things. And I kind of have felt a little, not guilty.
No, I don't feel guilty.
Because it's not my responsibility to have a pet, but I feel like when you tell someone that, you sound like you don't love animals. And I love animals.
Oh, 100%.
I love dogs.
The girl was trying to talk me into bringing a cat home the other day, and I almost said yeah. And I was like, yeah, bring it over. No. But I said no. But she said it was a Maine Coon. And I was like,
I love dogs. I love cats, all of them. But if you have a dog on a leash, I'm not one of these people that's going to walk over and pet your dog.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm not going to do it. Not because I think it's rude or anything. If you want to.
Yeah.
It's
because not my dog.
Someone will ask, can I pet your dog? And then the people will be like, yeah, she loves pets. The only time no. I will do that is if the dog comes to me.
Sure.
If the dog comes over to me, I will pet and I will love on that dog. And you're a good boy. I will do all the things. I'll get down in the floor with it. It's not that. I'm not.
You don't go out of your way.
I don't go out of my way to approach them.
Gotcha.
And I think, how if you're thinking about a certain thing and then all of a sudden, even though you've never seen it on your phone before, there's an ad for that thing you were thinking about.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, no, I think there's some kind of chip.
We'll be talking about something and then all of a sudden there's an ad for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my TikTok algorithm is now of people admitting they don't want to own pets and it's okay. I don't want a dog. I don't want a cat. I don't want your dog on me when I go to your house.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you bring your dog in the store. And I'm not
that far.
I'm not that far. I just personally don't want a pet.
Sure.
And
yeah, we'll go to Common John and people have their dogs down there and sometimes they'll meander over toward me and I like to pet them. I just don't want to take them home. It's kind of like being the fun uncle, right? I could pet this dog.
Right.
For the most part, dogs like me, so I get to pet the strange dogs, and I can go home.
So my
Barbara says I'm a love animals, but not an owner of any kind. It's a lot of freedom. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
yeah, I there was a time where we had a duck, and I probably would have a duck again because I don't look at them as pets. They're just kind of
way
like
worse than dogs.
Yard ornaments or something that walk around. I liked having the duck, but it's okay if you don't have pets. That doesn't mean you don't love animals. But Billie Eilish thinks that you can't eat meat and love animals, and that's kind of where my segue is. Okay, so Billie, by the
why
way,
are we even talking about Billie Eilish?
Yesterday, some of the little girls at the career day was like, "Can you play such and such by Billie Eilish?" And I'd look to my phone and I'd say, "Billie Eilish, you say?" And
Nice.
they would be like, "Oh," and roll their eyes. But yeah, she says
That's when you'd be like, I never heard of him.
During a recent on-camera interview, the musician who was promoting her tour took a stance on being vegan and warned listeners.
Congratulations on being vegan.
She says two things cannot coincide. This is what I didn't like. I don't care if you're vegan. I do not care what you eat.
Eat all the vegan you want to
eat. You can eat dirt. I'd be like, good for you. I don't care.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish continued. She said two things cannot
make the regular sound. Don't make that sound near the microphone. Oh.
I didn't even know I was doing it.
Oh.
Two things cannot coincide. I love animals. I love all animals so much, and I can eat meat. She said you can't do both. Sorry, you can't eat meat. No, she said you can eat meat. Go for it. And you can love animals, but you cannot love meat or eat meat and love animals. And I just like.
Thanks for telling me that, Billy. Now I've been corrected in my ways. Now I know that I can't eat meat anymore.
It probably shouldn't bother me, but I hate people like that tell me what I can and can't. Do you know my heart? I don't think so. I don't think you know what I love.
Now we are going to tell you how to think.
Like you should kick rocks, Billie Eilish. No, if you don't want to eat meat due to your beliefs on whatever, I don't know, or you just don't.
What do y'all think's gonna happen with all these animals if we don't kill some of them and eat them? Like, what do y'all think's gonna happen?
When I was little and Bambi died, or Bambi's mom died,
yeah.
or like
spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie. Golly, Holly.
Mufasa goes off the cliff, or like an old yeller. Is that the one where they had to put him down?
That's harsh. You're more spoilers.
I would be like, wow, why does that have to happen? Well, why do you have to put an animal down? A deer gets hit by a car, but you got to go put it out of its misery.
You got a finger gun. She's got a finger gun up the microphone.
That's how you put it out of its misery. I would think, why? Just help it. And they're like, you can't. There's nothing you can do. I'm like, well, you haven't even tried. And then I grew up, and the best thing is to put it out of its misery.
I guess you could spend tens of thousands of dollars
and I
to
think
give it a try.
Some people don't grow up and realize sometimes you got to kill stuff and eat it.
I like burgers.
But it's just, okay, think about, you ever try to eat
healthy?
I would
not, listen, to Billie Eilish's point, I would not do well if we had our own cows and I became friends with them. Like, if we had our own cows, at our house, and I fed them every day, or watered them every day, and went out and saw them. That would be far different, I think. That's why, shout out to the farmers, because they have hundreds of them. It's whatever, it's living. But if I just, some people will get one or two cows,
My parents,
your parents do that, and we buy some of that cow. And I don't. But
I don't go over there and you pet their cows.
I don't do that. I don't want to even look at the cows when we visit because I'm like, I'm gonna eat that thing. But
eat you.
But if I become friends with the cow, I'm not gonna want to eat it. Now, once it's already dead and the meat's in my freezer, I'm gonna get over it pretty quick.
So she's a point I want to make here is like, she's like, no one No one can own a home on stolen
Oh,
land or something like that.
That was her
She-
too.
Yeah, that was her too. And
Well, she's in the news a lot, huh?
so she is she's like, the indigenous people were here first. Guess what they ate? Go tell them that they love animals. They used to, Jessica made fun of me for saying this on air, but they used to kill their food and then like thank it for its nourishment.
Yeah.
You appreciate what the animal given their, that's love for the animal. That's not, I hate animals, so I'm gonna kill it.
No, that's.
Am I making sense? Sometimes when I talk,
you are making sense. Yes. Yeah, you're making sense. I think you're trying so hard to make your point. You're talking yourself out of making sense. You were good.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, well, like what you're saying is appreciation, and killing something because you hate it is far different than out of necessity for survival. That's a different thing.
I love animals.
That's snap.
And I also eat animals.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to own
I
one.
love how good they taste. It's
and if
delicious.
you don't eat animals, that's fine. But you don't tell me who I love and what I love. That's
Golly,
so.
Holly's very.
Okay. You want to eat healthy, and you go to the store. Healthy food is expensive, and she can afford tofurkey. But you try and feed a family of 7, 5. I mean, growing up where there were 5 kids, 2 parents. Yeah, a house of 7 on tofurkey.
I never had that.
I know people who are vegan.
Yeah, I don't. That's fine.
But they don't. I don't think they believe that I don't love animals because I eat meat.
I'm gonna add that to your intro. Holly, the animal hater.
No, do not. Hey,
animal hater.
Josh, if you add that on there, I'm not doing the show with you. I'll walk out.
And the Dolly Parton hater. Gotcha. She loves Dolly and she loves animals. And she'll do the show with me because she has to. She's contractually obligated. Anything else here?
I probably could do more if I need to fill time.
No. I have a quick story for you. A baker in upstate New York attempted to break his own world record for the world's longest artisanal sourdough loaf.
Ooh, I love sourdough.
This resulted in a 10-foot long sourdough monster that required a specially constructed transport cart and a temporary street closure to get it to the county fair. Unfortunately, a flock of birds mistook it for an oversized perch and managed to peck off about 6 inches during the trip.
6 inches?
Yeah, off of the bread. It was 10 feet long, but the birds, I guess, attacked it, and that would be my luck if I did something cool like that. I was like, let's take this to the fair.
If that happened, when things like that happen to Josh, he loses it. I could see him just wrecking the rest.
I would have tipped it over.
The 9
I'm like, eat it
feet
then.
and 4 inches that was left.
How many inches do you think are in a foot?
12.
What's 12 minus 6?
8 inches. No, 8 inches. The missing 8 inches.
It was 6.
6.
It was 6.
I know.
What are you saying right now?
9 foot, 6 inches.
Here we go. Yes, I would have took the remaining 9 feet, 6 inches of bread and set it on fire. I would have been like, fine, you've ruined it. You've ruined it. Anything else here?
Just...
So we have to play games.
All right. I just want to tell this story because I meant to tell it on Monday and I forgot about Dusty's Day. I went to New Union Elementary and I did a live from the school.
This was last week, Friday.
When the buses and everything came through.
Yeah.
And prior to the buses going through the line at New Union, I said, I ran through with my camera and I was like, all right, cheer real loud. And people were like, yeah, Dusty's Day. And the little
This is the day that the special needs come out to the Elam farm to play on the inflatables and all the fun things that are out there for them.
And they've got pom-poms and handmade sign. We love Dusty's kids. It went from 5th grade down to preschool. And so by the time I got to the preschool, they were cheering. And I guess maybe the teacher, I'm just guessing, the teacher's like, okay, say woo, cheer for Dusty's Day, woo. Well, all of the preschoolers, when I went through there, they were all making the same monotone sound. And I looked at them because it was almost, I was like, are they possessed? They were all going like this. When I walked through, and I was looking around, I'm like, is anybody else hearing this?
I did hear that on the video that you showed me.
Anyway, I thought that was cool. They're
Cool
sweet.
story.
Like, I don't want to do this.
It's a
with
cool
you
story,
anymore,
bro.
Really,
It's a cool story, bro.
you make my skin crawl sometimes with anger.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. I want to tell you guys about Normandy Boat Rentals. We got some warm weather coming up, and that's talk about hitting the water. It's going to, after this Thursday, it's going to start really warming up over the next week to 2 weeks. That water is going to warm up. You want to get out on the lake. Our friends at Normandy Boat Rentals, it's your ticket for a great time making memories with friends and family. These guys have boats to rent, perfect for family fun, a date day, group outings even. Get a big double decker. They got a fishing boat as well. These are safe, clean, ready to go boats every time. Full day rentals are available. They got deals throughout the week and early bird specials happening right now. They're taking reservations. Maybe you need a driver. You don't know how to drive a boat. I don't know how to drive a boat. They can get you covered for a small fee. Call 931-952-1305. 931-952-1305. That's 931-952-1305 to book. Don't wait. Those summer dates filling up fast. You're listening to The Morning Show.
Hey, Coffee County, warm weather's back, and that means more time for the things you love most, like evenings at the ball.
I have the bump back here. All right. Hey, I thought they were cheering for you when you were out there.
No.
I thought they were like, "That's Hollywood the Morning Show." I thought that was what was happening.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I got to pee.
All right. What's everybody doing today? Y'all working? Richard Werstein, 30 years on the run. A Michigan fugitive who allegedly murdered his best friend and rock singer roommate was arrested as authorities discovered he'd been hiding in Central America as a ghost for 3 decades. Richard Werstein, 56, was captured at a dog park in Panama City, Panama, on April 29th after he'd been on the run for 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
The jig is up. Or is it the gig is up?
He's only identified after having his fingerprints scanned. He was arrested days after the murder, but then failed to appear in court as he was set to stand trial. He skipped town, going on the lam. Man, it'd be hard to be on the run for 30 years. You know?
Man on the
Run. What's 12 minus 6?
6. Forgot to carry the 2. Shut up.
No. Not 8.
Did I drop a ball?
Josh and Holly.
So many different ways to catch the morning show. You can watch us over on the Carmine Family Digital cameras. There you will discover that we have faces for radio. Or at least I do. Holly's beautiful. Smoke show over there. Smoke show. Look at her.
Your muscles look really big today.
Not really.
I hate when you draw attention to me. I don't like that.
I can't. I'm too nice.
I don't
I'm
think
too
anybody's
mean.
ever said you were too nice.
I'm too complimentary. I don't give enough compliments. I don't know how you win. Anyway, you can watch us on Facebook and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. On the radio dials, AM 1320, 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM, worldwide, Manchester Go app, and thunder1320.com. Click on listen now. So plenty of ways to catch the show. And if you want to catch the show later, maybe you hear parts of it, and like, I like to hear what they were talking about earlier. People listen a lot later in the day. You can do that on your Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly and join our tens of subscribers. You can also go to thunder1320.com, click on downloads. All right, Holly, you want to play some games?
Yes.
That's what everybody's here for. Get your phones ready. It's the Stupid Silly Stat.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Him, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat. Get your phones ready. Chance to win some prizes. Our brand new Thunder Radio shirt, 728-1320, if you can give me the correct answer on today's Stupid Silly Stat. Holly?
9 out of 10 kids used to do this. Now it's just 1 in 3. What is it? 9 out of 10 kids used to do this. I'm going to say for fun. Now it's just 1 in 3. What is it? 9 out of 10 kids used to do this. And now it's just 1 in 3.
Ben Lomond Connect hotlines are open, 728-1320 or 728-3526. See, the stat should be on the screen there for you camera watchers over there. You can interact. You got to call to get the guesses, though. 728-1320. Here we go. Morning show.
Play outside.
Play outside's a good guess, but it ain't it. It ain't it. Good try. Everybody started saying play outside over on the cameras when you read that. 9 out of 10 kids, so 90%, used to do this. Now it's 1 in 3, so about 33% do this. What is it? So it's quite the drop. And I don't know over what time frame we're talking about. Morning show.
Ride a bike?
Ride a bike's a good guess, but not right. I don't think kids ride bikes outside like they used to, but I think they all still learn to ride the bike. Like, I think that's still like a rite of passage, but you just don't, once you learn to ride it, it's like, okay, what's my next thing to do? Maybe I'm wrong. Like, I rode my bike outside till I was 15.
Well,
I couldn't go, I couldn't drive. Morning show.
Good morning. What about jump rope?
What about jump rope? That is the right answer. It is jump rope. Matter of fact. Yeah, you got it right. What's your name?
My name is Holly.
Holly.
That's a pretty good name.
Were you at the Dusty Elam?
I was, yes.
Okay, I thought
seen
so.
You guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is jump rope. How are you at jumping rope, Holly?
Used to be pretty good, but not so well now, probably.
All right. Well, come on by. I've got you a jump rope here. You pick it up at the station.
No, not a jump rope.
Oh.
You get a Thunder Radio T-shirt.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, it's jump rope. Your nephew didn't know how to do the jump rope.
Yeah,
Which is surprising because he's
athletic.
And he plays sports. He's played basketball and baseball, maybe even played a little soccer when he was younger. I don't know, but he played sports. But he's in middle school now, and they took him to do some like agility training.
Yeah.
To try to get quicker feet, and they had a jump rope there, and he did not know what to do with that jump rope.
Yeah, I think he had it laid on the ground in front of him, holding his hands on the ends of the rope.
Yeah.
And then he jumped over it while it was on the ground.
I did it. I jumped rope. I've done it.
Maybe that was just
But our kids, they learned to jump rope in school.
Right.
Like it was a whole thing. Like they jump for your heart month or whatever. It's like a whole.
Well,
now he doesn't go to school here. They live somewhere else, so maybe it's not a big thing.
I just thought it was a universal thing because at gym sometimes that's what you did. There was a
jumped rope.
There was a bucket of ropes,
and you jumped.
And then
everybody go jump rope. Time to exercise.
Yeah, we would double dutch, and I could never.
Did you double dutch?
I could do the rope. Yeah. I could swing the double dutch,
but you couldn't
rope,
jump it.
But I couldn't jump it. But if there was a single rope, we would do the jump in and jump out. There would be a line of kids, and then you jump in and you jump rope a minute, and then you jump out, and the next.
You don't want to be the person that ruined that.
But it was fun watching the girls that could double dutch.
Yeah,
it was.
I was not a great jump roper when I was in elementary school. But now I can jump rope just fine. But
was it a coordination issue?
I don't know. I think I had a hard. I was okay. I just wasn't very good at it. What I really couldn't do was hula hoop. Got very irritated by that.
Oh,
we have hula hoop contests. It was part of field day.
It's all in the hips.
And I still can't hula hoop. I have no clue how to do it.
You can't hula hoop at all?
No, it falls right off. Like it doesn't work. We tried this.
I don't remember.
When you had a hula hoop, you used to hula hoop quite a bit. You even spent money on a pretty fancy hula hoop out at Bonnaroo.
I didn't. That was the first gift you ever bought me.
I bought her a nice hula hoop out at Bonnaroo, and she can hula hoop for days. Holly can, but I can't. It falls gravity, man, just right to the ground. That hula hoop goes. I cannot do it, but I can jump rope just fine. Robbie's talking about things that kids can't do today. He said, write a story in cursive about how to drive a stick shift. 1 in 3 certainly could not do that.
My kids could not drive a stick shift.
If I put them in a car with a stick shift, they would not know how to start it. That thing would eventually roll into the garage in front of them or whatever, because they're going to mess something up.
I learned how to drive a stick shift before my first car because I think the thing was they didn't want me to be somewhere where I needed my only way of transportation would be a stick shift, and I wouldn't know how to use it.
I was driving a stick shift before I had my license. Up and down the roads out there. In the Mud Creek community, there's not a whole lot of traffic, so
you don't see a lot of stick shift cars for.
It's hard to even get them.
16-year-olds first car. You don't see a lot of parents buying stick shifts. It's hard enough just to you worry about them with an automatic.
Yeah, well, but I feel like if they had a stick shift, maybe they
would pay attention.
Would pay more attention.
There wouldn't be enough time to be on your phone.
You wouldn't be able to do that. You wouldn't be tinkering with the Spotify playlist or the radio station or Snapchat or whatever kids are doing. You would be focused on driving, you think. It makes me want to go drive. I don't want to buy a stick shift. I just want to borrow one. To get scratch that itch for like a week.
Yeah.
And then get rid. Like I don't want to buy a stick shift.
I owned a stick shift for a while.
Morning show.
Good morning. It's Sue. I have my daddy's 63 Ford truck, and I'd love to get those gears in that truck.
Oh, yeah.
It's up on the tree there, yeah?
On the tree. Enjoying the show, y'all.
Thank you, Sue. Yeah, riding around in an old stick shift truck.
I would like to get one. I would like to drive one of those old pickups with it on the column and just put the kids in it and show them. I don't think they have a clue.
Yeah.
What that's like, and I would have a hard time driving one now. It would take me a minute. I would need to practice.
Well, sometimes
about an hour before I put them in there. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Each vehicle's, that clutch gas ratio.
Yeah, the relationship is different.
Different in every car.
Yeah, well, especially those older ones. It's like, you got to give it a little jiggle. You got to pull up, really push to get in that first gear. Is it back and up was first? Back and down was reversed, and over and up was 2. I can't remember. But my grandpa had like a 64 Ford, so I drove that around. I got to take it to the dump.
That's fun for a boy who's like, what, 13?
14, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, probably ought not have been doing that, I guess. And that's why, like, our kids did none of that. None of it. And that was probably a mistake.
Well, they're weak. I should have raised them a little harder.
Holly was pretty soft on them.
I was.
She coddled them quite a bit.
Not quite a bit. I mean, they did. Like, there are some moms that won't let their kids play football and things like that. I was never like that.
No. But, I mean, can you imagine letting them get on a bicycle and ride 3 miles out into the country?
No.
Yeah, she would never. She won't let them do that now. They're 20, 19.
They can do whatever they want. I'm just, when they were.
She would have them loaded down with so much stuff before they went off on their bicycle, they wouldn't be able to go. Here's your sunscreen. Here's your some sting cream in case a bee gets you, and take some water. I don't want you to get thirsty out there.
Because guess what? When things go wrong and they come, guess what? Who has to fix stuff? Me. I do. I got a sunburn. Well, guess who's got a,
No, you ain't got to fix nothing.
Aloe.
No, you ain't got to do that.
Whatever.
You toughen them kids up. Play Tom Petty and throw baseballs at them. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company. It's Wednesday. That means they are open. Man, breakfast sounds really good right about now, like a scrambled egg bowl. The Gut Buster over there. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway. They're open for lunch, and tonight it is Singo over there, so enjoy yourself. If you're not a beer drinker, that's fine. They got some good little snacky foods down there. They got some really good chicken wraps. Try the funky chicken. That's a good one. I like to add a little hot sauce to that. Oh, get it with the pork rinds and you can get a little seasoning on top.
I like the bang bang or the bam bam seasoning. One of them.
It's bang bang.
Yeah.
Bam bam. Oh.
Bantam.
Chook. All right. Go down there and try them out at Common John Brewing Company, locally owned and operated, 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com. We got more morning show coming up.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This is Katie Northcott with your local news. Your local news is brought to you by Spring Street Market in Manchester. All of these stories are available at the...
Okay, y'all. I never had one with the starter pedal in the floor.
What's that?
I never had that. Yeah, there weren't. This is the time of year where I start getting senior invites for graduation.
Did you physically get one?
People are asking for my address.
We got 2 in the car. I hadn't give you yet. I thought you were checking the mail.
Do I give them any money? No, I do not. But I thank them for their invitation. Yes, as a matter of fact, I will come to graduation. I'll be there. I don't think I'm going. I don't want to go.
When is it?
Next Friday.
Before Memorial Day weekend?
That's what it always is. Friday graduation, that's Memorial Day weekend. No, it's always that Friday. That's when they graduate. That's right. It's super early this year. Like Memorial Day is the 25th, and like it's the latest Memorial Day can be, or it's the earliest Memorial Day can be. It's always the last Monday in May. And so the next Monday is June 1st. So next year it'll all fall backwards a little bit. Shift. So we kind of an early start to summer, so I like it. What?
Oh, I was just looking at this email I got.
What'd you get?
It was just a share info email.
No. Yeah, I see that.
righty. Anybody got any big Memorial Day plans? What y'all got going on?
We're going to have your people over, ain't we?
Yeah, and I think your people.
Separate days.
The next day. Did you tell them?
No, I will. Yours is Saturday.
Yeah.
And theirs is Sunday.
Yes.
And we're off on Monday. That's our day.
We usually go to one of our friends' house, but I ain't heard nothing about that.
I don't think they're doing it.
Did they say something to you? Are we not invited?
I don't think we're invited.
Hey,
Last year on Memorial Day, I had to leave the party and spend the whole day working on a blown up Ubiquity.
For the fundies, there was a question I asked you if you wanted to do, and you're like, yeah, for sure, but I don't think you did it.
Okay, I don't know what it was.
It has to do with an award presentation.
Didn't do it.
Okay.
Brad. Also, no tickets for Chanel.
Okay.
You're not coming to my house for a pool party, no. Do not do that. And there is a lock on that gate, and I will use it.
I would have all kind of parties, Philip.
And then she'd be stressed. She'd be stressed. She's already stressed about people coming over next weekend. She's like, family's coming over next week.
I love having people over. I love playing hostess.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be, I want to be on the outside of the, what's going on, like picking up trash and making sure everyone's drinks are refilled. I don't want to be involved in the party. I just want to work around it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I usually get generally overwhelmed.
And he gets so mean. And my family will come over and he will be in whatever part of the house they're not.
Because it gets loud.
If my family's outside, he comes inside. If they come inside, he goes out. If they're both places, he'll go to the bedroom and take a nap. He never takes a nap. But all of a sudden, when my family comes over, Josh is sleepy.
I got a real bad headache last year.
And the year before that?
No, because I didn't do that the year before that. It gets loud. It hurts my head.
Marty says he hopes he has tickets.
Yeah, so. You're good.
Licensure and product details.
Studies show that 9 out of 10 Manchester residents listen to the Thunder Radio Morning Show. The 10th guy? He doesn't even have a radio. Thunder Radio.
Welcome back, Thunder Radio Morning Show. I'm pretty excited about our Name That Tune today. It's going to be a little different. It's coming up right now on the morning show. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We got birthdays coming up next segment, and then Wednesday's Worst coming up after the top of the hour. So still a lot more fun left on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, buddy.
We got Name That Tune. It's different today. Not by different, I mean, it's you hear music and you need to identify the tune. But we're going with the Bridgerton style remakes of popular songs into classical songs. And I'm pretty excited about this.
All right. So I did an example because maybe it's confusing. It's going to be under clip 1.
Yesterday, the birthdays were not under the clips like you said they were.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yeah, this is Fields of Gold.
That's Fields of Gold. Yes. So you kind of get it's going to be classical music, but songs you know. Okay. Well, not Gerald. Gerald's not going to know this one. He knows Fields of Gold, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've been listening to this stuff.
You can hear it.
Yeah, it's there. You should have to listen really close.
So I made the clips a little longer than 1, 2, and 3 seconds.
Yeah, they are 4, 8, and 15. So if at any point in time you recognize the song, I want the song name and the artist, the original artist, not the quartet that has made this here. but I want the song name and the artist. Thunder Radio swag is up for grabs. Our brand new shirts are over there. And we got any morning show mugs left?
Yes.
We'll get you a Morning Show Mafia coffee mug. We'll hook you up with one of those.
And I think I still have keychains left. I'll throw one of those in there too.
So you get a little bonuses on this. I want the name of the song and the artist. 728-1320. You can hear that a little. It helps me that I know the song.
You do know them. Who can name that tune?
Anybody?
I've gotten to where I'll put this kind of music on in my car and just, this is what I listen to going down the road.
2 calls already here. Morning show.
Is it Love Story by Taylor Swift?
Oh, it's not, but you're pretty close. Good guess. Good try. Not Love Story by Taylor Swift. Morning show.
Hey, is it Taylor Swift, You Belong With Me?
It is Taylor Swift, You Belong With Me. That is, in fact, the right answer. Who is this?
Tiffany Brown.
I thought it sounded like Tiffany Brown. Are you a Bridgerton watcher, or do you just happen to spot that song that fast?
I love Bridgerton, and I like to listen to these musical renditions in my classroom.
Yes.
That way, you know, there's bad words and stuff.
Right.
Right. So, and I've gotten to where I if I'm not listening to the radio, I put this on when I work. Like I can be incredibly efficient with it. So it's pretty good stuff.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Me too.
Well, we love you for listening, Tiffany Brown. We do. Why don't you come on by and get you? Have you got our new shirt yet?
No, and yes, I'm excited to get one. I need to come by. It's hard after school, but I will make it work.
Well, these are our brand new shirts, and they are flying off the shelf. So you got 30 days to claim it. I'm gonna give it to somebody else. So you better hurry.
Okay,
you're
I'm gonna tell
fine.
my husband. I gotta go get the children after school.
Okay, somebody's got to do the hard work. Okay, well we got your name on one up here.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Thanks, y'all. Bye.
It was Taylor Swift. You
Play-
belong with me.
Play the
there.
tune.
Sorry.
It's all right. You just do what you want here.
Listen to
Tuesday night.
Sing it, Holly.
She doesn't like.
Yes.
That's all I know.
You want to play the longer version?
Yeah,
the
I
15
do.
second? Probably just could have played this one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have made sense. Because it has that. See, I like that.
I do too.
I know.
All right, now you can play.
It sounds way better than this version of it. You know what I'm saying? See, I'd rather hear the other version.
But you would not appreciate the other version if this song had not. You don't just listen to random classical music. It has to be a song you know for you to get
For me,
into it.
yeah, I'm not going to listen to just
I
random
don't listen to
classical music.
No, but if it's songs that I like made into classical music,
Yeah,
all day.
I'd just be sitting on the back porch listening to this, doing some work. It's relaxing.
Tell me that I was right about that when y'all were all giving me a hard time.
You were correct
Yes.
about this. You were correct.
That was a fun twist on the game, I think, today.
Yeah.
Different.
100%. So yesterday I drove a trailer. I'm not a trailer driver. You know, a truck and trailer driver. I had to drive a trailer to pick up a piece of equipment. And that's not my typical thing. And Holly thinks I'm a cowboy now.
Mm-hmm.
She saw me backing that trailer up.
He did. It didn't even like jackknife or nothing.
I knew exactly what I was doing.
No, you didn't. You practiced once before you actually.
Listen. So I had to go. I had to pick this trailer up right up the street.
When's the last time you've driven a truck with a trailer?
Like a trailer that large? Never. But I mean, I've had a trailer on the back and carried a few things like smaller, like a
Sure. How long
ditch
ago?
witch or something.
Maybe 5-10 years.
When we were building the house.
Okay, so 7
years ago, probably. So this is a big enclosed trailer. You know, the ones that completely covered, enclosed, got the ramp that you fold down. I don't like it because you can't see behind you very well.
Ooh.
Even your side views, you can't see what's behind you much. So anyway, I picked it up at my parents, and it was which is right up the road from us. So I was like, I'm supposed to drive this thing to pick up some equipment. I don't know what the parking lot is like there, and I'm afraid I'm going to back this thing up. I don't know if I could just pull through and pull out. So I need to know if I could back it up. So I drove up to our house and practiced backing it up. Well, I just I didn't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah, I get it.
You can't roll up in a truck and a trailer
and not
like
know
you know
how to
what's
use
up
it.
and then not know what you're doing. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing, but they didn't know.
They didn't know.
They didn't know. So I did. I went up to the house and practiced, backed it up, and turned around. Did fine. I was like, okay, I'll be fine driving this thing. And then I was driving to Tullahoma, the I guess you would say the west side. So I was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing with this truck and trailer. So I'll go through Normandy. And as I was going down those 2-lane windy roads with this huge trailer on the back, I realized that was a mistake. But we made it through, got the things needed to get, and got back home. So, but then all of a sudden, Holly's posting stuff on Facebook last night of me as an AI cowboy.
It wasn't a bad look for you. I'd like to see you in some boots. You don't have to do like a tucked in flannel. You could do a white tee. I'd be okay with that. And maybe a hat. Maybe not a cowboy hat because that's just not your thing, but maybe a cute like
she wants me to be everything I'm not. I am the most basic person. Like I will wear 3 pair of shorts, 3 t-shirts, 1 pair of shoes the rest of my life. I don't need nothing else.
Yeah, that's accurate. I'm just saying.
I don't need fancy things. I bought me a watch.
Why does a pair of jeans got to be a fancy thing? Why does a pair of boots got like? I don't think it has to be fancy.
For Halloween next year, I will dress up as
what?
As a
cowboy?
As a cowboy.
Okay.
I'll be Rip. I'm Kevin Costner.
I feel like if you're gonna give me a pass on Halloween and actually dress up, though, it should be something better.
I probably won't dress up. I'm just saying that right now.
Maybe
This is May.
Test pilot or a jet pilot.
Test pilot. What's
Crash
that?
test dummy.
I'll be a fighter pilot if that's
fighter
what you would
pilot.
like me to be.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, do AI me as a fighter pilot.
Oh, good idea. AI Josh as a fighter pilot. Yeah.
You said that like you were speaking to something. Like AI Josh is a fighter pilot. Like you were speaking to your phone.
Well, I was trying to put it in my memory so I could remember to do that.
We got to remember to do birthdays next. That's coming up. Call them in 728-1320. It's the morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let's get you a full weather forecast. Everybody, it's going to be a pretty nice day, but windy. Up around 78 to 80. There is a 20% chance of a shower this afternoon between about 1 and 4. And then we kind of have a little front push through, 29-hour gust. Then overnight tonight, kind of cool, 45 for your low. Tomorrow's high is a little chilly, 71 for your high. North breeze at 5 miles an hour. It's going to feel fine if you're out for lemonade day and stuff. Not going to be burning up. It's going to be a great day. 44 Thursday night, a little cool. And then we kind of just shoot right into summer after that. 80 on Friday, 85 on Saturday, 90 on Sunday, 90 on Monday, and near 90 on Tuesday. Clouds and sun mix. Weather forecast brought to you by Baker Brothers, your hometown pharmacy since 1928. It's been 98 years, and they are still locally owned and operated. And I saw where they just added a second point of sale to better help their customers. They're in downtown Manchester. That's Baker Brothers. Morning show.
Hi, I'm calling to turn in a birthday for May 13th.
For May 13th. That is today. Go on ahead.
And it's for Colbin Davis.
What was the first name?
Colbin, Kohlbyn.
Kohl.
BYN.
BYN. Well, I'm glad you spelled that because I was not going to get that at all. All right, Colbin Davis for today. All right, we're going to do birthdays next. Thanks for calling it in.
Thank you.
All right, happy birthday to Colbin. Full birthday list coming up next.
Good morning, Manchester. This is Steve with Steve Jernigan Realty. We're proud to be your local real estate experts. When it comes to real estate, experience and communication matter.
How about them Braves, by the way? Beat the Cubs last night 5-2, and they had the best record in the majors. I think you've successfully done to this show what you like to do.
What'd you say?
I think you successfully done to the show what you like to do to the show.
We're on schedule.
Oh, you've wrecked the schedule.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. Birthdays.
We could do ribbon. Yeah. Brian was saying that you could dress up a little more country for our whiskey country appearances.
That's true.
Josh said, "How about those Giants, though?"
I don't care.
What did they do?
I have no clue what they're doing.
There's a baseball team called the Giants.
San Francisco. That's where Tony Vitello went.
Oh yeah, Tony Vitello.
I would like to watch a game in that park. I do not want to. I want to be helicoptered into the park and I want to watch a game there. But I do not want to live, be, or even drive in San Francisco.
That's something that I would like you and I to do as we get older, is to visit more
Baseball stadiums. I would love to
We've been to two.
take a month off and travel to some major league stadiums.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be kind of cool. I want to fly. We'll just fly and Uber everywhere.
I did pass by Yankee Stadium when I was in.
You flew over it, didn't you?
I flew over Yankee Stadium. Oh, they beat the Dodgers.
Bravo's doing Bravo's things.
Do y'all ever have so much to do you feel overwhelmed and don't want to do any of it?
So then you do something else. Like when it happens to me, I'm like, I'm gonna go clean the bathroom. I'm gonna go do something completely different than what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I got all these things, and like this floor needs vacuumed.
I know.
I'll go vacuum the floor.
And it's something not helpful to.
Yeah, but then the floor's clean.
Yours will be like, we're getting ready to have people come over, and you're like, that big tarp's been out behind the building for years. I'm going to go address that situation.
Well, I was thinking about that yesterday. I was going to get that going and get that moved. So, I mean, I don't know. The armadillos have been in our yard. It's dug up everywhere.
Really?
Mowing the grass, yes. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. We love to celebrate with you right around the top of the hour. 728-1320, 728-3526. At the end of the day today, we'll draw for a winner of a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Tuesday's winner was Joshua Vandegrift. We'll be drawing for another winner today. And at the end of the week, we draw for a cake from Food Lion. Also, we draw for flowers from the Mossy Pot. That happens on Friday. That's our anniversary, people. So turn in those anniversaries. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Local birthdays. Colbin Davis. Happy birthday to Colbin Davis. TJ Cooper. Happy birthday. And Becca Rossman. Happy birthday. And that's all I got on my local birthday list. You're free to call in your birthdays as you have them. Holly celebrities.
Okay, the first celebrity, you have a tattoo of this guy's logo on your back.
I don't. Does Morgan Wallen have a birthday
Morgan
today?
Wallen turns 33 years old today.
Dude, it's just 33.
33.
What a success. A wonderkind.
Yeah, a wonderkin. All right, here's the I'm going to do an impression of this next celebrity. You ready? You got it?
There's two options here. I'm going to say Ray Charles.
It's Stevie Wonder.
What if you wouldn't have said no, I would have said Stevie Wonder.
You were wrong.
It was one or the other. How am I supposed to know? You look like Ray Charles in the Pepsi commercials right there. You got the right one, baby. Uh-huh.
He's 76 years old. Okay. Here's my next celebrity birthday. This is the skin of the This is the skin of a killer, Bella. This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
I don't know.
Robert Pattinson from Twilight.
Well, if you would have said I'm Batman.
He's not Batman.
He's the newest Batman. And I was really impressed with his new Batman.
I was not.
I'm a Christian Bale Batman person, but was shockingly impressed with Robert Pattinson's Batman. In fact, I want to go back and watch that one again.
Okay, you can. Let's see. He sings "Hold My Hand."
Yes. And it's Darius Rucker's birthday.
Darius Rucker turns 60 years old today. This is a bodybuilder. Sometimes you talk about him.
Jay Cutler?
Not that one.
Ronnie Coleman?
Coleman. Yep. Ronnie Coleman turned 62 years old today.
He's not in good health.
This artist passed away, I believe, in a plane crash, and he sang La La Bamba. La 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 Bamba. La 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 Bamba.
Have you been drinking?
No. That's how you say it.
Who is it?
Richie Valens
Okay.
has a birthday today. I liked that movie. And last but not least, this is a basketball player. Used to get in trouble for running off to Vegas.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman has a birthday today. Turned 65 years old.
There's some things worth skipping practice for. When he went with NWO and Hogan, he was up there bashing people with chairs.
That's all I have on the birthday list. It's also Colbert's birthday.
Who cares?
Well, probably him. Stephen Colbert.
Ugh.
All right. That's all the birthdays I have.
Past top of the hour, it's officially morning show Overdrive, financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. Find them in Manchester. They got other locations across southern Middle Tennessee. Heather Phillips and her team right here in Manchester, they have over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. They can help you get into the home that you need to get into. They can help you do a cash out refinance. Maybe you want to take advantage of the equity in your home and do some projects, put in a pool, put up a building, put up a fence, all the things. They can help with that. They give you good, solid advice. 1300 MacArthur Street, across from Markham's Pharmacy, or find them online at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317, equal housing lender.
Unity Medical Center is honored to have been voted 2025 Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year.
All right.
This year we celebrated our 10-year anniversary, and we proudly announced our alliance with Ascension St. Thomas. Together, we remain committed to delivering compassionate and high-quality care for our community. Unity Medical Center, proud to serve you, proud to serve you. You can find our services online at www.
What are we talking about? Wednesday's worst?
Yes, and there's
There's
plethora.
some good ones. Some real jerks out there, huh?
Trying to connect your phone to your car's Bluetooth. Stressful. Buying or refinancing a home? Be okay with New Haven Mortgage. We know there is too much stress in your life, so New Haven Mortgage is here to make this one easy. We have a team full of people ready to get you pre-approved and on your home buying journey. Visit newhavenmtg.com.
Heather and Tessa, they do a good job over there, don't they?
Feeling under the weather? At Markham's Pharmacy, we can test you right here.
Okay. Got a busy day. This is going to be a good day. I got a lot going on. Many, many things. How's that? It's a lot. If you don't think so, you're a stupid person. You on your phone here?
Yeah. Right.
Having a conversation. I'm doing my Trump impersonations right now. You should be.
It's very good. It's a very good impression.
It's not. It's not, though.
I don't know who does his makeup, but they really do make him look orange.
Mm-hmm. He must like it.
He must like it.
Because he'd tell him. He'll tell you. He don't like it. He must like how he looks.
This last interview he did yesterday before getting on the plane to go to China, he was wearing an orange tie also.
Clashing.
Yeah, and I don't know if it highlighted the orange tone of the makeup.
So they don't travel with their cell phones when they go over there because of security concerns and surveillance issues in China. So they give them different phones to communicate with there, but they don't take their phones and technological devices with them. I would put false information on them, right? Like, oh, are we still planning on bombing Russia tomorrow? You know, like some text messages or something. See what you can stir up.
She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Morning show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Welcome back, Josh and Holly, getting you to work, getting you home from work for your night shift warriors, getting you to school, but you're late for school if you're not there yet. Just this week and next week, and then we're all done with school. Hey, I don't know if y'all have thought about your gifts, your end of the year gifts for your teachers, but a special baked good or something nice and yummy from the Mercantile is what they want. Your teachers. They don't want a succulent. They've been taking care of your kids all year. They don't want to take care of something else. Take them some good baked foods, baked cookies, pies from the Mercantile. Stop by and see them at 210 North Irwin Street, downtown Manchester, where Down Home Cooking meets Southern Hospitality. All right, it's Wednesday's worst. Holly, what do we got here?
I got a lot. Too much, I think, to even fit in all today.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have to roll some of these over.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Georgia mayor fires an entire police force for upsetting his wife.
Yeah, I saw this.
There's nothing that pees me off worse than abuse of
powers.
Yeah. Government powers. What?
You
am I wording it right?
You are. It's just how long it took you to get there. And his wife was I believe some sort of official as well, and I think they were looking into her or something and got her upset. So he fired and dismantled the entire police department for the town.
Okay, let me read it. The mayor of a small town
showed them, didn't he?
A small Georgia town has axed its entire police force for upsetting his wife, who'd been previously accused of creating a, quote, hostile work environment. This happened in Cohutta. So Mayor Ron Shinick. He shut down the police department and fired all 10 of its employees earlier this week or last week.
Yeah.
The PD, quote, the PD has been dissolved and all personnel have been terminated, read a brutal sign on the department's door last Wednesday. It wasn't immediately clear if cops were notified in advance or if they found out they had been fired when they got to work. They'll get, quote, they'll get a paycheck. We're not that way. And I appreciate their
We're not that way.
We're not that way. And I appreciate their service. Okay. It's time for a change, he said bluntly. When asked about the
I think they've been reinstated.
Can I get there? Will you let me get there on my own? So an update on that story. Georgetown reinstates entire. Oh, reading is hard for me, y'all, out loud. A town council in that community passed an ordinance on Friday reinstating the community's police department and restoring the jobs of the officers, which the mayor had fired 2 days prior. A standing room only crowd of townspeople, news media, police officers attended the special media.
Don't you love like a power tripping mayor just out here? Just
power tripping mayor.
Just a power tripping small town mayor out here running things like he's some kind of mob boss. I'm going to fire the whole department.
You're an elected official. No. Like that's, you're not king of the universe. The officers were reinstated immediately and will receive back pay. Let's see here. A sign posted earlier this week in the town of about 930 people.
Small little community there. By contrast, the school attendance at Coffee County High School about 1,600, 1,700. So
they got more students
at the high school than they got in this town.
Anyway,
it's a lot of cops per resident, though. I will say, one cop per 100.
Yeah, but you have a lot of, you've got day shift, night, I mean,
Oh,
24-hour rotations, and then you got people get sick. Let's see here. Shanick said he took action because of some of the comments posted on social media.
Because of comments posted on social media.
About the mayor's wife. She had served as the town clerk.
Okay, so she worked there in government.
Mm-hmm. It was the quote, "This all comes from to a personal vendetta from the mayor, who I wholeheartedly believe fired us because of issues with his wife." Any hootie, that's just been a bizarre story.
It's such a small town. Like, that one of those cops, his neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to see him down at the Piggly Wiggly. You don't act like that.
Parents allegedly beat up high schoolers in a Long Island girls flag football brawl.
I'm here for this one.
2 Long Island parents allegedly pulled a knife on a group of teens after joining a brawl that erupted at a girls' high school flag football game.
Flag football is growing. Once you start having the brawls, like in baseball and Little League, and now it's official. It's part of the sports culture now.
Shalaya Gatlin and Jonathan Perez accused of jumping into a melee that interrupted between varsity level players from Southampton, 2 places in Suffolk County. Multiple students can be heard screaming in terror as the voice of an older man shouts and people slam one another to the ground. These are high school parents. Okay, so Gatlin, age 37, punched one 16-year-old girl in the chest and another in the face.
37. Punching 16-year-olds, is that what you said? Okay.
And also threatening a 15-year-old girl. Perez, the guy, age 35, is accused of fighting with a 16-year-old boy, threatening people with a knife and, quote, threatening to shoot up the school.
Okay. That always gets their attention.
3 16-year-old victims were treated for minor injuries. So that's just something you got to look out for at these games.
Now, listen, we've been at some games that things have gotten a little rough. Here, I mean, the Lincoln County story is documented from basketball season, but even on the road, we were in Gulf Shores a couple of Christmases ago covering basketball, and we were between 2 sets. Like, there was only bleachers on one side, and our Coffee County played the next game. So we were kind of sitting in the middle of the bleachers, and the fans for each team were on either side of us, and they were starting to get real chirpy.
Yeah.
With each other, like standing up, and I'm like, what are we gonna do if these two groups collide here? I'm trying to find exit strategies and stuff.
Yeah.
But the players were as chirpy. Like, there was a lot of nastiness happening on the floor. I don't mean just talking; they were getting mean down there.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see that
escalating,
commingling into green team mom gets a hold of blue team player. Because green team mom got a hold of blue team's mom, but then blue team player saw that her mom's in trouble. I could see the commingling happening. I'm not saying it's okay, but once you start swinging on people, once it escalates, I don't think you really realize what's happening in that. Like, once you're in it, I'm not justifying.
No.
But once you're in it, how do you separate?
I agree.
You can't get in it.
If I was at an event and a brawl broke out, our daughter was a cheerleader, say somebody grabbed a hold of her, say a parent somehow, maybe in a kerfuffle, maybe she's trying to help somebody up or pull somebody back, and say a parent grabs a hold of my child, or not a parent, a student grabs a hold of my child, I'm going to put hands on that student to get them off of her.
Separation will occur.
Yeah, and
separation is going to occur at that point.
But I'm not going to pull a knife and threaten to shoot up the school.
No, that's where I think we're a little too far. Yeah.
All right.
Last one.
This is an unfortunate and embarrassing quote.
Are you still in the same story?
No, this is different. This happened in Arlington Heights, Illinois. Classes have been canceled at a Northwest suburban school on Tuesday after a resource officer misplaced his gun while using the bathroom. Police say the school resource officer removed his firearm from his duty holster while using the restroom and realized the gun was missing shortly after students. Oh, gosh.
I use these clips later on, and I try to edit these parts out. Like, it's so much more work.
I don't even know I'm doing it. Anywho, he realized the gun was missing shortly after students were dismissed for the day. He searched for the restroom, could not locate the gun. He had to contact authorities to help search.
Did he call 911?
So the Palatine police then conducted an extensive search of the school grounds using a K-9 unit specifically trained for weapon detection. They were unsuccessful.
One of them kids was like, look at here.
Authorities say hallway surveillance images indicate a limited number of people entered the restroom, but authorities still have not been able to track down the firearm.
Oh, no.
That's
a little disturbing.
Based on the length of time necessary to complete a thorough search and out of an abundance of caution, they canceled classes.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody knows where the gun's at.
Anyone with information on this case is encouraged to call detectives.
Why don't you check the pawn shop?
Wow.
Probably find your gun down there. All right, the Thunder Radio Morning Show financed by New Haven Mortgage here until 8:30 today, 6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday. Learn more about New Haven Mortgage and all their great services at newhavenmtg.com and MLS 1477317, equal housing lender.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News.
That did happen at our courthouse once. I remember that.
Oh, I vaguely
I
remember.
remember that. All right, Holly, tell them bye.
Hey, y'all have a good old day. We'll see you tomorrow.
See y'all now.